Okay, let's do a bit of role playing. Okay, let's say I'm your friend. I'm a female friend lah. She can't tell you, I've been my boyfriend for some time, right? He got me pregnant. I only like 14 How what shall I do?
It's okay lah. If your boyfriend cannot take it, I will take responsibility. No lah, kidding. I'm kidding. No. Tropic.
Hello everybody, it's J Maya aka J Tropic from Tropic Monsters, and today we're gonna be discussing with people the sensitive topic of unplanned pregnancies. Alright, let's go and see what Singaporeans think about this. If you are new to this channel, do remember to hit the subscribe or follow button wherever you're watching this. I confirm appreciate the... Okay lah, don't waste time already. Let's go! So today I'm here with, what's your name?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, you look quite familiar.
Familiar? You guys look familiar also.
Yeah.
See you somewhere before.
Today I want to ask the topic of unplanned pregnancies.
Unplanned? Oh my, okay.
Yeah. Why you oh my? What's the reaction for?
Oh, no lah. Don't just try to stay away from it. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, what would you do if you had an unplanned pregnancy?
If I had
Yeah, I mean not you pregnant lah.
Oh,
yeah. Let's say you meet somebody else.
I would advise to abort.
Okay.
Because if I'm not ready, then it will affect my life also lah, and also my future child's life also.
So it's more about just you don't
want them to suffer.
Right.
Oh, I first? You first?
You first.
Yeah, you first.
You want me?
No.
Okay, you first.
I think we did talk about it lah. We did talk about it. We'll take responsibility for it.
I think it depends on the life stage that you are in also. I think if we are ready to settle down and we have the financial means to support the baby, then, and also if we are in a stable relationship, then you can consider having the baby. But if it was like back in school, when we cannot support the baby, then abortion.
I think I'll abort because I'm still schooling, and if I want a kid, I want like 100% be the one to like pay for my kids, not my parents, like because I'm young then they have to pay for me and all.
Right.
Yeah.
It just depends on how you feel. So I say if it's a girl that I don't really see myself having a future with, then probably an abortion.
I'll keep it. I feel it's not a right way to like just kill a baby.
I would say depend on the life stage and the partner. I also ask the partner what he wants.
I think in that particular case, it's for the couple to seriously have a discussion and really figure out what's best for both of them. If the girl is very young and they both really do not know what's up, then in that particular case, they have to make the right decision.
Okay, but let's say if it's you, would you keep the baby even if you did not have the financial means to?
What is a tough one?
It's a tough one, huh?
We didn't really think about that because we're just talking about now.
Yeah.
We plan about now. So I don't know, man. We never really talk about it. It's a teamwork kind of thing. So if she's not for it, then I'm also probably not for it as well.
Right.
Yeah.
It really depends on the situation. So if I was totally not financially well-to-do, then perhaps I might not consider having the kid.
Would you still keep the baby if you're not together with the father anymore? Hypothetically, may not.
Okay.
I wouldn't, because I think like raising a kid alone is not an easy task, so I will need the support of like my partner also.
I think both of them have an equal responsibility to bring up the child because they made the decision to have the kid.
But we have the financial means too?
Yes, you have the financial means.
Oh, then yeah, I will.
I think it also depends. I think I'll ask around like for the support of my family and also my friends. Yeah, I think that's also very important to decide like whether I want to keep the baby.
So what would you do if you wanted to keep the baby but your partner wanted to abort the baby? How would you convince her?
How would I convince? I'll just keep like saying keep lah like that, or then you don't want, then break up lah. Yeah.
Right, fair enough, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to be around, you don't want to bear the responsibility then.
You don't want, then why you still want to have like sexual intercourse, right?
I definitely talked to her like, what are the benefits, like that we'd be able to raise our child like as one of our own and like carry on the family name and then all those types of things.
The serious stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Going into the family name.
Yeah, all those type of things.
I feel that if he doesn't want the baby, then it's a bit pointless to convince him, because like when the baby comes, there's gonna be more problems, because like you have to buy milk powder, have to settle his education and all that. So if he's already unwilling now, then it's gonna be even harder in future. But convincing, of course, I will try. I wouldn't just give up just like that. Yeah, but if I can tell he's really reluctant, then I would just let it go. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I can always try again in future.
I would normally seek her inputs, and I will always try to support my partner. So if my partner wants to keep it,
I'll try my best, my wins to keep it. If my partner doesn't want to, then all the more then I will feel like I will support her decision to not want it as well.
Right.
It's not about me trying to convince her, but rather trying to understand the concerns that she has. Because at the end of the day, a mother is very important for a child.
I'll try my best to take care lah. So, you know, for whatever reasons that she has, right, I will try not to burden her.
I think it's sort of the girl's choice because like she would be the one carrying it for 9 months and all.
Yeah.
But I would try to convince her as much as I can. But if she says no, then can't really do anything about it.
Okay, let's say you guys were a teenager, okay?
Yeah.
Let's say, I mean, not so far off, right? Like 2 years ago, right? Come on.
Oh yeah, wow.
sure.
Flattering. Yeah,
Okay, let's say
21
you're
last
a
week.
teenager and
Yeah.
like as a couple,
Yeah.
okay, you got pregnant.
Yeah.
How will you tell your parents about it?
I think maybe I wouldn't even tell. Just abort the baby and they will never know.
I just be blunt with them because there's no point hiding it. I just tell them like, guys, you know, we need to have a talk. Something happened and she's pregnant, my girlfriend's pregnant or whatever.
Okay.
And just tell them, be straight up with them.
Wow. I think I also cannot face them. I also don't know how to tell them. But
Okay.
if I had to tell them, right,
Yeah.
it would be probably after dinner time lah. Because it's like, you know, you eat finish already, then
A
you
bit
full
full,
already. Then
right.
like you bloated lah. So like whatever your kid tell you, just okay. Then after that, like after dinner time, you eat already want to sleep already lah. So like
Right.
it's the best time to tell your parents lah.
Okay. Then what is the worst time to tell your parents?
So, in the morning.
When they just wake up.
Yeah, when they just wake up.
Hey,
lah.
mommy, I got something to tell you.
Yeah.
Mommy, I got something to tell you. Then I'll just tell her, lor, like break the news. Then I'll cry so that, you know, maybe she won't scold me.
I think growing up, my parents has been very supportive of what I do lah, and they let me make my own decisions. So I'll just tell them like, I'm sorry, but this happened. Yeah, and I think to them, as long as I take responsibility for it, then they are fine.
Let's say you were to tell your parents about your unplanned pregnancy. How do you think your parents will react?
They'll support me like no matter what, I guess.
Do
Yeah.
you think they'll be angry? Like they will scold you? Or
Well, I don't think they'd be angry. They'd be like disappointed maybe.
I think they'll be angry at first, then eventually they'll like accept lah.
So what will you do if your parents angry?
I'll ask them for their advice, then like see what they say. Then
Right.
if what they say is reasonable, then I'll go with that lah.
Let's say your kid at 14 or 15 has an unplanned pregnancy and he comes to tell you about it. How would you react?
Oh boy. I think for me still stands like I will tell my child to take responsibility for his or her own actions and make sure that this decision, that whether you want to keep the child or don't keep the child, it has to be a two-person decision, not your own decision.
Well, obviously, first I'd be pretty pissed off. If he's 14 or 15, obviously I'd be more concerned for the well-being of the girl more than the baby at this point of time because she's also a teenage kid. It's really about working with the girl and her parents and figuring out how to get out of this situation.
Right.
But boy, do I hope I don't end up in that situation.
Right. Is that a fear you have in the future? Or will you educate your son? Like, okay, you know.
I think it's the responsibility of the parents to sort of let them know the consequences of their actions.
Okay, next I want to ask, right, for Chinese, right, they have this term, 掉kia, which refers to unplanned pregnancy. What do you think of this term? Do you think it's like offensive?
I feel like they shouldn't use this term because at the end of the day, we have to support them, you know, like those parents who go through unplanned pregnancy. I feel like not their fault also, and everything that happens lor. Like, why be so mean?
No, they shouldn't use that term. I mean, the child is innocent. So if you call the child that term, they'll be affected also. Like they didn't choose to be unplanned. And furthermore, like since it's unplanned, right? So the parents certainly didn't want it, and I think just using this term is gonna make them feel worse. So like, why make their lives like more terrible? We should be supporting them instead.
How about yourself? What do you feel about it?
Mostly I agree with her, and also depends on the context, whether you're insulting somebody or whether it's a joke. Even with jokes, sometimes it can be very insensitive also. So it really depends on the person who's receiving it, whether they feel hurt by it.
Honestly, I don't think so. Yeah, just in my opinion, I think it's a taboo word for sure. But I feel like it's a taboo word amongst the older crowd. If it's like between us, I don't think it's offensive. If anything, we just know what it means.
So last I wanted to ask is, let's say you all had a friend, okay, who had an unplanned pregnancy, who just got pregnant, let's say your classmate or your best friend in school or whatever. What would be your advice to her?
I believe that we have the resources from the government, MSF. So the first thing is they would have to reach out to some social welfare, to have some sort of a counselor or some professionals involved along with the parents of either party. So I would advise them to seek the right channel and make the best decision that suits both the boy and the girl involved.
I will, of course, ask him to consider whether he has the support of his partner, his family first, And next would be the financial means, because I mean, ultimately it's his choice whether to have the baby or not. Maybe just at most ask him to list down like pros and cons of having the baby or not.
If she wants to keep the baby, then she should lah. But yeah, there's a lot of things to take into consideration lah.
So you advise them.
This is a good one actually.
Yeah. I feel like it's not, I don't have a say in it. Yeah, but I will just let them know that I'll be here for them emotionally. Yeah, just emotional support, because that is the most important thing.
If they are ready for that commitment, then okay if you want it. But if you're not ready, you might have to think about it again.
Okay, let's do a bit of role playing. Okay, let's say I'm your friend. I'm a female friend lah. Okay. You confirm a lot of female friends, right?
Huh? No lah. No.
Huh? No ah?
No.
But let's say lah, example. After you eat, quite full already. After you eat, you're quite full, then she can't tell you, you know, I've been my boyfriend for some time, right? 2 months. And recently, he got me pregnant. Wow, I only like 14 eh. How what should I do?
It's okay lah. If your boyfriend cannot take it, I will take responsibility. No lah, kidding. Kidding. No.
What I definitely recommend is just like talk to the partner about it, especially like because that's extremely important.
And then she's like, but you're the dad.
If I'm the dad.
Yeah, she's like, but you're the father.
Okay, so that'll be a bit different. You might have to take a little bit of like a more gentle approach and be quite like understanding about it.
You have a plot twist there?
Yeah.
How about you? Let's say if your friend is a guy and then he comes to you and he says like, bro, I need some help. You know, I just made a girl pregnant.
I tell him to talk to the girl, like see what she feels about it. If she wants it, if she doesn't want it, sort of just have a little talk with her.
Okay, then he's like, but she's your girlfriend. Again, plot twist, you know?
And my friend got my girlfriend pregnant, I would not be supportive at all.
Right.
I would just leave.
But your friend is in.
That. I don't know. That's a bit messed up.
Any final thoughts on unplanned pregnancy? Any advice you want to give out?
Always use protection. There's no size for condom.
What?
Anybody can wear condom.
Yeah, definitely wear protection and just be safe and just remember to just talk about it.
I think what I would suggest is perhaps the parents need to play a role in educating teenage children. You know, it's very natural for people to be curious at a certain age. Give them an advice on the consequences. Let them know about the resources available if they know of someone in that situation.
Alright lah, that's it. Our team. Wow, really solid answers from everybody today. And we had a wide range of interviewees from like young to old, from like singles to couples, diversified or what? Let us know what you think in the comments below as well. We really like to read them and we will reply as well, okay? And yeah, if you like this video and our content, do smash the like button and subscribe to our channel. And follow us on all our social media. I confirm appreciate the... Alright lah, that's it for us. Ciao first, TMTV. Out! Boom! Okay. Wow, just now the raining, then suddenly it stopped raining. Wow, the weather nowadays really crazy, man. Oh, uncle.